Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Poppy cheats on Bill with Jack, rekindles old flame with Luna's real father? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the Poppy Nozawa's history could collide with her present and lead to a new trouble to her relationship. When Jack Finnegan visited John Finnegan in his office lately, he spoke largely of Poppy and indeed called her a gentle soul. Since Jack expressed how happy he was for Poppy and Luna Nozawa in their new family with Bill Spencer, it's easy to see where this is going. The show formerly teased Jack as Luna's implicit biopater. So it seems they're following through on that disclosure now. Although B&B hasn't offered sanctioned evidence just yet, it feels like a safe bet to say Luna is Jack's son. Back when Poppy was living under the same roof with Jack, Lee Finnegan and Finn all those times agone. She supposedly had an affair with Jack and conceived Luna. Grounded on how Jack was talking, he still has plenitude of love left for Poppy in his heart. Will that lead to Poppy and Jack rejuvenating their old honey? Jack may cross paths with Poppy at some point and feel a familiar glamorous connection. Poppy could feel the same way and struggle to fight her magnet to Jack. Still, also, will she really be suitable to stop herself from cheating on Bill? If Poppy could stop herself from helping Jack cheat on Lee, Poppy could head back down the road of treason sooner or laterly. That's especially true if Poppy eventually realizes that Lee outfitted the DNA test to cover up Jack's biopater status. The news might bring Poppy and Jack together, indeed if they make a pact to keep everything under wraps. Our B&B prognostications point to Jack and Poppy potentially getting too close for comfort, so stay tuned for updates on whether they hit the wastes again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Bill and Poppy's relationship could get derailed by a hot reconnection if she falls back into Jack's bed. Luna's adoption party blows up, whodunit truth gets exposed? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Bill Spencer is eager to make Luna Nozawa a Spencer and give her an indeed bigger hello to the family. Shortly after Bill got maternity evidence, he came agitated about espousing Luna and making sure she was fairly his son. Of course, Luna is inversely thrilled about the idea, so it's reasonable to assume this could be erecting to a festivity. Maybe Bill will contend on throwing Luna an relinquishment party once everything is sanctioned, including her name change. That could set the stage for a grand conclusion to this summer's whodunit plot. Could Luna's relinquishment bash be where the real killer eventually gets exposed? We should point out that this riddle will come with plenitude further twists and turns first. Sheila Sharp will have to deal with some legal drama as all the suggestions start pointing in her direction, but she's surely not the true malefactor. It's no way the first suspect in a story like this, not to mention Sheila doesn't have a motive to threat her freedom and alternate chance with Deacon Sharp. Sheila had worked through her issues with Tom Starr and sounded to be on good terms with him the night he failed. There was no reason for Sheila to take Paul Hollister out either, so someone differently seems to be responsible. That person might be in attendance at Luna's relinquishment party and get hauled off in bind by the end of the night. Lee Finnegan's jest has been awfully suspicious, so just imagine if Luna watches Aunt Lee arrested at this event. Jack Finnegan has been established as another implicit suspect. There's a good chance Jack is Luna's natural father and that Lee changed the DNA test results to make sure Bill looked like the biopater. Jack could be the whodunit malefactor or suspect Lee's the malefactor rather, since he was blowing up her phone with textbooks after Hollis' demise. Bill himself could be a suspect if he made amends with Justin Barber and ordered him to take care of all this. It might be been Bill's hopeless attempt to avoid tearing piecemeal his new family with Luna and leaving her agonized. Poppy Nozawa is still a suspect in this riddle as well, and there could be other suspects who crop between now and Luna's implicit relinquishment bash. Anyhow, it makes sense for Bill to want to celebrate Luna getting an sanctioned family member, so her relinquishment party could come the background for the killer's exposure. Our B&B prognostications point to some curveballs as further details come to light, so stick with us for updates on all the chaos. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some stunning news could blow up Luna's relinquishment bash if she indeed has one, so stay tuned. Cleric fear, Steffi accuses. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, July 16, 2024, tease Deacon coming to a sobering consummation and Steffi allowing that she knows all formerly again. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, restaurant murders. Deacon Sharp doesn't always have the stylish of luck at Il Giordano when it comes to murders and tried murders. He formerly set up Steffi Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan out back after Sheila Carter shot them and left them for dead, but he turned around and married Sheila anyway. Now, the man who officiated his marriage and his safe server are both dead and they were killed right in his eatery over the course of a week. Tom's death was one thing and could have been signed off as a strange and isolated incident. But Hollis changes everything. He'd been a pious hand for a veritably long time and now he's gone. Cleric has to face the fact that commodity is going on at his eatery and he could be the coming target. B&B spoilers, Steffi Forrester's on the warpath. Lee Finnegan and Finn now know that Hollis' death and Tom's death were related because they each failed from the same bane. That cannot be a coexistence. For some reason, they decide to tell Steffi this news despite it having absolutely nothing to do with her. As anticipated, Steffi flies off the handle because that's all she knows how to do with anyone. She incontinently decides that Sheila has to be the malefactor and demands that Sheila be arrested. Lee wouldn't mind that at each, but Finn jumps to his bio mama's defense and tries to be the rational bone. Sheila is the one who set up Hollis' body and was affrighted. She sounded authentically shaken up, so Finn is sure that she had nothing to do with either of these deaths. Steffi is sure she's right and lays into Finn for formerly again defending the woman who shot them back in 2022. Is Steffi right and is Finn just being eyeless again? It wouldn't be the first time. Deacon Sharp loses everything. The Bold and the Beautiful addict fave Deacon Sharp has really turned his life around, and business is roaring at Il Jardin. However, also the character has done a huge 180 in recent times, if you flash back the old Deacon on B&B. But, Hope Logan's Pater. Maybe hitting gemstone bottom again, and soon. Keep reading to find out what's passing next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. Deacon Sharp has had his fair share of troubles over the times. He bounced in and out of Hope's life for decades, and seems to have eventually put up roots and settled down. Despite his shady legal history and lower than astral capsule, Cleric managed to take over the popular eatery Il Jardin. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, periodical killers are bad for business. Sheila Carter and Deacon Sharp have been putting their blood, sweat, and gashes into the establishment and seeing a lot of business. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Deacon Sharp loses everything. It seems like the only place that any bone on the Bold and the Beautiful eats these days. But, periodical killers are bad for business. Your pizza delivery man dropping dead on stage from an alleged medicine overdose isn't a great look. But, now that Hollis has suffered the same fate, it looks like Deacon has a periodical killer on his hands. How can you get people to eat at your eatery if the staff is dropping dead left and right from being poisoned? B&B spoilers, Deacon Sharp panics as business slows. B&B spoilers allude that Deacon will begin scarifying as business starts to decelerate at Il Jardin. The media is going to have a field day with the eatery killer captions, and it won't be long before Deacon and Sheila are forced to consider shutting the doors. The LAPD may indeed try to force them to close up shop until they figure out what's killing off the staff members.